Coachella Valley, and welcome to Live with Your Chamber. I'm your host, Katie Stice, CEO at the Rancho Mirage Chamber of Commerce, and one of the reasons that I love this video series is to bring you stories about our local businesses, nonprofits, what's happening throughout the crisis to where we are today. And I am super excited because if you know me, you know I love a good theater performance, and you probably know that I love Shrek. So to know that Palm Canyon Theater is putting on Shrek the Musical, I'm super excited. They're amazing chamber members of ours, and it's great to see them back. So let's bring in our guests today and learn a little bit about the show. All right, let's bring in Lou and Derik.
Get out of the way. Get out of there. This guy.
How are you guys today?
Wonderful. Thank you.
Well, let's get started. Lou, let's start with you. I would love to hear about the role that you play. Is it true that you are the famous donkey?
Well, I don't know, famous, but I am the donkey, and and it's just a wonderful character. It's a lovable character of the show, and he befriends Shrek, of course, and the reason I love playing that character so much is because he teaches Shrek how to just humble himself and just teaches the value of reconciliation, tolerance of acceptance, of being different, the acceptance of that, kind of like the world we're in now, And so it's a great message in the whole production, I feel.
It absolutely is. It's such a key role that I think when you're watching it, you're learning all of these lessons through the whole thing. And so how do you prepare for that kind of role?
Well, to the fact that I've probably watched the musical several times and the original production of Shrek when it came out in 2013, I believe. Just Donkey was just a funny character and lovable. Yeah. But in this production, I just didn't feel that I should give it the same character that Eddie Murphy did. I'm Mexican, and so therefore I decided to add a twist of giving it a thick, heavy Hispanic accent, and from there it just grew to what it is now. And I felt it felt right, and the director didn't mention anything about it, so I get to say okay.
Oh, well, I love it. And I see our friend Derik is back. Derik, can you hear us okay? Oh, he might not be able to. So we'll continue with you. I know that you have your hands wrapped around, the musical itself and what's happening. So tell us a little bit about how this is different, from the animated version.
Well, the theater itself is a small, intimate theater, so you're right up close to the stage. Any seat is an excellent seat, and you get to see the rich colors that make up that Derik actually provides with his genius in making these costumes for the cast, and all the fairy tale characters come alive. And it just doesn't happen with the costumes, of course. The costumes are beautiful, no doubt. But everyone else in the show, and this is my debut with the Palm Canyon Theater, and everyone there is just wonderful. They're just eager to want to just learn from all they can from C and from each other, which is great. And they make the show just come alive. They are into their characters, whether they're Peter Pan or the Mad Hatter or whatever they are. They just embrace it and they become it, and that's wonderful to see. And as an audience member, you become connected with it and you become part of their story.
I love that. I think that's the best part about theater. And I mean, it's so nice that theater is back and coming back. Yes. It means so much to folks. This show in particular, is this better for children, for adults, a little bit of both?
Well, I've seen both. There are some adult jokes and they're not the racy kind, but just, content that probably children wouldn't get, but just the other goofy stuff that all the characters are doing, it makes them laugh. They get it. They're following along the storyline, and I've seen them. The children do attend this, so I think it's just fine for children. I'm just for the simple fact that it's just a big, beautiful production, and they know the characters so well.
And you were mentioning Derik before. I'm going to try to bring him in one more time. I mean, thanks for everyone who's watching. Thanks for your patience. This is live technology, so it happens.
He's
There,
back.
there.
I'm back. It was like you were underwater, and it was slow, and it was a little terrifying.
Oh no. Well, welcome back, and tell everyone your
Thank you.
role in Shrek the Musical, because you have several of them.
I do. Working for a small community theater like we do, regional theater, we all do everything to make the show happen. My technical job is I'm the resident costume designer, and I stage manage the show. And 2 weeks before we opened, our sound tech realized that he was overcommitted and couldn't run sound for the show, and we couldn't find anyone else. So I had to step in and now run sound and run the microphones and all the sound effects and all of that, along with the band.
Wow.
So it's just, we all wear so many hats over there, and it's fun because you just juggle all the jobs all at once.
Well, what you do is remarkable. I don't know how you do all those jobs for a musical, so I think it's already really remarkable. But who are some of the other actors that are in the show?
We've got several new people to us. Both Lou is actually, this is his first show with us over at Palm Canyon. C and I have both worked with Lou on other projects over at the college, but this is the first time he's worked with us. We have Dr. Eric Stein-Steele, who is playing Shrek, who's local. And then we have a young lady in from Chicago, Caroline McKinzie, who is playing Fiona. So it's, and then the bulk of everybody else is from the community, from the Valley, all over.
Excellent.
Keith Alexander is a funny
Yes.
Farquaad. Oh my God, it's hilarious.
Oh, I can't wait. And what goes into a production like this, especially kind of coming out of the pandemic? I mean, it can't be what it used to be before. What do you guys put into it now?
On our end at the theater, we're all about the safety, the cast safety. We required all of our cast members to be vaccinated. Same, all of our cast, all of our crew. We're cleaning constantly. We're sanitizing the building after every rehearsal and now after every show, just keeping everybody safe.
Mm-hmm. And tell me, though, for both of you, what it's like to be finally back in live theater again.
I'll let you go first, Lou.
Well, I'm happier than heck. 2 years. I haven't done anything since 2000. Well, the early part of 2020, was it? No, 2019. So now that was with the COD production. So yeah, I like to stay active with the local community theater, and there was just nothing to do but stay home. And well, I have hobbies, but yet theater's definitely one of my main love, and I truly missed it, as I'm sure the rest of the thespian community in the Valley missed it. So getting back to it, and with some limitations, but you just have to trudge along and know that eventually there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and we'll all be back to full normalism eventually. But this is a good start, and Palm Canyon has taken the right measures to make sure it's safe for everyone that wants to come and enjoy live theater once again.
And Derik, how about for you? How excited are you?
We, like Lou said, we actually closed a production 2 days early. In 2020, we were on the final weekend of the Pajama Game, and we canceled the last two performances and we closed. And we're used to we do 13 shows a year. So I'm used to being busy constantly, and to go from that to absolutely nothing. We were able to do our kids camp that summer. It was much smaller because we had so few kids come out. But we had all the safety protocols in place. But being back on stage and having these amazing actors who are just dying to be back on stage, it's just been so fulfilling for all of us, just to be able to have everybody back together.
Well, and I'm sure it's, exciting for the community to know that theater is coming back, to know that they can go out with the family and enjoy a safe, fun, incredible night at the Palm Canyon Theater. So for everyone who's out there watching, we encourage you to come on out and join in on the fun. Below is the website, palmcanyontheater.net, palmcanyontheater.org also. But our Palm Canyon Theater is amazing, and what a great treat to bring your family out to. Gentlemen, can you tell me how long is Shrek the Musical going to be running for?
We actually closed this Sunday, November 7th.
Okay.
We have a performance on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Unfortunately, because we had such low ticket sales, we actually canceled our Friday and our Saturday evenings because we only had about 15 people in the audience, which has been a trend in a lot of the theaters that their attendance is way down. And it was a difficult decision, but we had to do it for business reasons. So we've got a show Thursday at 7 and then Sunday at 2.
Excellent. I love to hear it. And you're right. What we're seeing right now in the community is everyone kind of, wanting to move ahead, but there's still uncertainty that's out there. And so good for you guys for figuring it out, finding a middle ground, and still offering a couple of more shows. So again, for everyone who's out there watching, this is a perfect opportunity to go to the website, make some plans, and go just have a great night out. I was just writing an article for our local children's museum for their newsletter, and I was thinking, gosh, it's nice to get back to creativity. It's nice to get back to laughing. It's nice to get back to being with your family and just having a night out where you're not watching the news or hearing about COVID or all these other things. It just is so inspiring. And this might be the wrong word to use, but when you're around all that creativity and laughter, it's kind of contagious, right?
It is.
Absolutely.
It's live theater. Oh, and we can't forget not to mention Jackie Davis, the music coordinator, director for this. Phenomenal. The music is just beautiful. It's lovely. It just adds to the color and the performances, the actor. It's just all one great package.
Yeah, we have 4 musicians and having that live music just adds, like Lou said, it adds that extra layer and that extra level of excitement.
Layers like onions?
Just like onions.
Just
or
like
a
onions.
7-layer bean dip. You'll all have to come see the show to get that joke.
Yeah.
Well, and like onions, I have to say, there's never a live theater performance I don't leave with a tear in my eye, because there's so much feeling behind it all. So I admire you both for everything that you do and everything you put into Shrek the Musical. Of all the musicals, Shrek has got to be one of the best. So I look forward to seeing you all on stage. And thanks for your time today, and thanks for spending time on this in particular.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. We'll look forward to seeing you guys soon, and take care, and keep doing what you're doing. We'd love to have you back for future shows as well to share, okay?
Okay.
Great.
All right.
Great. Thanks so much.
Bye, guys. Bye, Lou. Bye, Derik. Bye, Chicken.
Bye.
And thanks so much for joining us today on this episode of Live with Your Chamber. It's always so fun to get to know what people are doing. And I mean, Shrek the Musical, you can't go wrong with Shrek the Musical. It just sounds like so much fun, and I hope to see you there. Information is down below. If there's a way that I can help you, your business, your live theater, your nonprofit organization, please don't hesitate to reach out. That's what your Chamber of Commerce is here for. And again, down below is the website for your tickets to a really fun night out. Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon.